Got signal. It's a beautiful day. If you look really, really closely, you can see snow up there on the mountains. And I was having a hard time getting signal like closer, but it's quite so lovely. Take a little ride here. Oh. Get strapped in. The phone needs its own seatbelt. It should have like an extra like strap or something. Custom make like a rig for like streaming. Heck yeah. There's a will, there's a way. I mean, like, I've yet to find the perfect like phone holder that will like grip, not be in the view, and still be readable. But it is a lovely evening. It's a Saturday. Oh. Take a ride. I was just up in a canyon getting a hike on. Get a little air going. Pick it up, pick it up. Palm trees, afterglow, a little bit of cloud cover. I'm not sure where the clouds came from. Right? Earlier there was no clouds. It's pretty luxurious around here. See some bats. A little bit of a scenic route. Oh. Hang a turn. Saguaro. Highway. I love all the like architecture around here. Got the retro, got the modern style. I don't know if I'd want to live like in like a really modern home though, like design issues, maintenance issues, all of that. So a little bit like a blue hour going on. And I hope everybody's doing well. I've been out in nature because nature is awesome. Yeah, score one for the land preservationists. They had to fight like 5 years to save this canyon. And I thought maybe I could have like had enough signal to like maybe stream it, but finding hikes that actually have cell phone signal is a real challenge. You can record, right? But like live streaming, unless you're somewhere really open or with like direct access to the tower, even getting enough signal to like start a stream is a challenge. But you can do this to your heart's delight. Like roadways in the urban center, you got that cell signal. You don't really get like intense glow here because like the mountains are so high. It's more like once that sun dips, you get some like cloud glow and then you're like straight into the blue hour. And like blue hour is cool, but it's not the same as afterglow. I saw this truck a few minutes ago. The guy was driving insane. He literally like illegally passed a vehicle and zipped down like a dirt road at probably like 50 or 60 miles an hour. I was like feeling less like the most dangerous driver. What's up, Sherry Mo? It was a beautiful day. Got like 5 luxury car dealerships going on here. There's the Genesis, there's a Mercedes. Life on the highway. Some type of construction going on there. I think. I wonder if they're building more homes. And like, they need homes in California, but like building over every last little bit of open space is not fair to wildlife. So I was actually impressed, like, other than somebody going along and dotting every last rock with a splotch of yellow paint so that people wouldn't get lost. I don't know. It was a pretty open like space, like navigate using geography, right? Like, I mean, I've been on hikes where you need, the dots, like they are helpful, particularly at night. If you're trying to make your way out of like a canyon in the San Gabriel Mountains, but dotting every rock on a desert hike, and then like the dots stopped at 2 palm trees, but I didn't want to like, it was too late to go bouldering in this canyon, like solo. And I mean, at that point I was like ready to go back. I had a nice view. I didn't feel like pushing my luck into like an unknown situation, even though frankly, on satellite to be promising, right? Like in reality, it was like a steep scramble up like a canyon with intense bouldering. I think I could have done it. Like a lot of desert hiking, like you have to be able to do like that bouldering to get to the destination, right? To get to that waterfall in the back of the canyon. But I wasn't feeling it. It was a little late. I got to get back. I had a job interview the other day where they were like, the boss is gonna like yell at you every day and then call you 5 minutes later and tell you how much like they love you. And I'm like, oh, I'm used to that. Like, let's do it. So I have to get back anyways. So like going like on a like off-trailing, canyoneering, bouldering desert hike to get to the waterfall didn't happen quite today. I'm gonna go back to Oswego Canyon for sure. And like that land conservancy is super cool. Like land conservancies are my thing. Like I've always wanted to work for a land conservancy and I can never get on one. I'm like, just let me save the land. Because like open space and nature is so much cooler than these luxury car dealerships. Lexus, Volkswagen, Subaru. It's gonna get fancy here in a second. There's the GMC and the Buick. Like down below, further up Cadillac, there's like Genesis and like Mercedes. It gets fancier down the further down the road. I don't know. I guess sometimes I look at like the car dealerships and I'm like, that car is more than my annual income, like several times over. Like, great. Let's like keep like like buying and selling Ferraris and Porsches. I guess these are more the like lower price ones. The really fancy ones are further down the highway. That Mini is like racing it. I looked over there to the left and I saw like teenagers. I was like, oh, Life is a highway. Cat City Liquor. Yeah, I mean, I think car prices in general are high. I mean, my car was only like $21,000, which was very economical. I mean, like, I looked at like Subarus and Toyotas and Nissans, and like going with a Honda was like a really easy decision. It had like better design. It was the first year the Civic came out. It didn't have manual like a Subaru. And like, I get why people like the Subarus, but like, I don't want to drive stick. Like, automatic is just too much easier. And then Honda at the time had way better like electronics designs and like better design overall than the other brands. Of course, Japanese cars, more reliable than the Americans. Like, you don't see American cars lasting very long. Got a bunch of culture out here, some big venues. Doing like road work here, more buildings, or retail maybe. Can't tell if I lost a lane here, or if this was already happening. Oh, it's the casino, the Indian casino. What would we do without Indian casinos? I mean, they had the right idea though. They got out of here. I mean, American SUVs still sell very well, and like trucks. It's like you're driving a boat. More car dealerships. What are we gonna do without cars? I don't know. I guess mass transit. I think people are from like Colorado. Yeah, I mean, people love gambling. People love gambling more than they love hiking, frankly, and that's a little bit disconcerting. And I mean, like, the outdoors, right, are like a natural treasure, and like we only get so much of it, and like casinos are places to lose money. I would put all my money into a land trust, not into casinos. You got City Hall over there for Rancho Mirage. Palm trees. It wasn't too hot today. It was like, it got up to 91, but it was not that bad. And like, I love hiking in the heat. I'm like, great, it's hot. I'm gonna drink all my water. I'm gonna eat all my fruit. I'm gonna find, a little bit of shade somewhere eventually. Water if I'm lucky. And there was no water today. But I like gambling like that, not gambling with money. Certain people in my family were more into gambling. Like, they're like, oh, we're going to the casino. Like, this is what we do. And I'm like, lose my money at the casino? Like, no thank you. I'm gonna go back and throw myself in a swimming pool. Swimming pools over casinos, hiking over casinos, cruising, down the highway over casinos. All casinos have are smoking, drinking, losing money, crime, and getting into trouble. I pretty much feel like there's nothing good that happens in a casino. Some people love it though. Some people are super into gambling. They love the risk of money. Like, psychologically, like, it just drives them. Like, the culture of gambling. And like, I had parents who were into it, and I was like, no thank you. No thank you. They would have to give me money at the casino to get me to gamble. Otherwise, I was like, no. Even in Vegas, I did not want to gamble. And like, I haven't been to Vegas since 2016. The last time I was in Vegas, I did the ride on top of the Stratosphere like 3 times, totally loaded. It was beautiful. You just got shot up like hundreds of feet over Vegas, like in the dark, like quite cool night, and you could see everything. It was like, whoa. Like, I'll do that. I mean, I will say this though, like Six Flags Magic Mountain, somebody got seriously hurt there the other day, and I don't know about some of those Six Flags rides. No, thank you. Yeah, the odds aren't in your favor. The house always wins. Like it's almost a foregone conclusion. You're not going to win at the casino, and the fact that some people win occasionally is not a great reason to risk everything. This person from Arizona's got the blue Mustang going on. I mean, less gas efficiency. There's a flammable Tesla, highly flammable Teslas. Got the fancy neighborhoods there, going up against the mountains. They're like $2 or $3 million homes. Fire station, you gotta keep from burning down. There's a decent amount of like grass growth and like underbrush. I don't know if it's gonna rain anymore. Stay away from the Teslas. Exactly. I would not want to crash into one of those things, just because they burn. They just go up in flames, and like law enforcement is even still figuring out how to safely get people out of Tesla wrecks. It's a nice night though. It's 78 degrees outside right now. If you've never heard, the Rancho Mirage Library is actually super cool. They even have an observatory there. And you can go on a free tour of the observatory, which is like the only free thing in Rancho Mirage. Audio dealership. Looks like a modern furniture store. Here it is. Jaguar, Land Rover, Bentley, Lamborghini. Yeah, the Cybertrucks are super flammable too. Oh, that's got to be the Ferrari dealership. Anybody need a Ferrari? They got you covered out here. Nothing says I'm down like a Ferrari. Don't get in other people's cars though. It's usually a bad idea. Like, even if I saw, the Lamborghini of my dreams and it wasn't mine, I probably would not just hop into it. Got a P.F. Chang's. Nothing like American capitalism. I mean, I have eaten at P.F. Chang's, I think, once or twice. It was okay. More modern furniture. They got an Ethan Allen. Lazy Boys. Who doesn't need a lazy boy? Someone said intentionally for the news. Yeah, people are freaking burning those Cybertrucks down. Bukele in El Salvador is absolutely wild. That guy is super into like cryptocurrency and is a right-wing conservative. I would not mess around in El Salvador. El Salvador is like the last place like in Central America that you would want to go. I should stay away from this Tesla. They got sparkly license plate holders. The other day, my license plate holder actually like finally fell apart. I need to like try to like tape it or glue back on the USC like license plate holder. They're like, no Teslas. I've been challenged to watch a movie tonight because, like, otherwise, I don't watch movies. So I have to go back. Otherwise, I would like roll around more. And I miss the they had a protect Chuck Wall National Monument rally this morning, but I did not make it. Yeah, get away from that Tesla. I got this. Let's go. They have a really big, beautiful theater out here. McCallum Theater. This is huge. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how people thought MS-13, started, right? Like, MS-13 and the Mexican Mafia are both prison gangs. And if you just deport people to countries like El Salvador or Guatemala or Honduras, or even Mexico, right? So often, right? Like, you're just sending those people back home into prisons where they only grow more violent, and then they still manage to get back in the United States. And people are going to get into the U.S. no matter what. Like, they're going to find ways. It's impossible to totally seal the border. And deporting people en masse is not going to help. Complete madness. But, I mean, MS-13 is very, very real. And there's a lot of MS-13 in LA. Go down like Pico Union neighborhood. They were like robbing and killing people there a few years ago. Yeah, he's after the Venezuelans, the Tren de Agua gang. He used the was it the Alien Enemies Act of 1798. Trumpy throwing down. But as much fun as it is, I gotta get back to the mansion. Ha 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 ha. Some other people might be living in some mansions, but not quite me. It's pretty nice though. I mean, like, I've been debating whether I want to break out, the hot tub stream again, because people can actually just straight up literally like geolocate you. Like, it's insane how easy it is to track people using video. Like, pretty much, like, as long as you're filming anywhere that is not a windowless room, people can track you. And then, like, for the most part, your home information tends to be online. Like, it's easily discoverable. No, I'm not quite living in a mansion. It would be nice though. I have a condo, a small condominium, with the rent that has to be paid. I don't know. Francois Coster didn't give me a pile of money like some people did. I mean, I don't want anything to do with that woman. Like, I was at court the other day, and I had to look it up, actually, and apparently she has some type of terrible pneumonia. So the last time when I saw that filthy rich, terrible woman, she didn't look well, and apparently it's caused by pneumonia. She has antibiotic-resistant pneumonia, so that, for people who want the news, you can discover that in the court documents. I was like, ooh. Antibiotic-resistant pneumonia like Francois Coster. Like, no thank you. Yuck. I know. She is still around, and she's not paying, man. I'm still somebody's thunder by saying that, but I don't think she's gonna pay. And I mean, I think that she is just very, very upset. Very upset, very angry. And that's just how she is. I mean, she also has a ton of money, so I don't know. Getting money out of people is a tricky business. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed this brief stream. I am gonna go enjoy the rest of the evening. I can't like live stream my entire life because I don't know what people are gonna do. They're gonna be like, he's back. Let's fucking get this guy. And that's going to be the end of it. So shout out to ZacharyObama for moderating. It was a beautiful day. Maybe I'll stream some more tomorrow. I think I'm going back to LA on Thursday. I have a couple things going on, so maybe some longer streams. But with that, everybody, be smart, be safe, stay out of trouble. And don't get